stereotypical loud black woman, but only because I spent 37 years deaf, just got a hearing aid, so I'm still a little loud. So how are you guys doing? I don't really care. No, it's only because I'm a narcissist. We should all know what that means. Some of you in politics, you probably don't, so I will tell you what it is. A narcissist is somebody who loves themselves very much, who makes everything about themselves. So don't take it personal that I don't care how you're doing. It's not you. It's all me. Thank you. So before I really get started, I would like to give a few tips. It is a little bright in here. I am not talking about the lights. My fair-skinned earthly siblings. But that's okay, that's okay. I like to give a few tips on how to deal with me as a black person, because contrary to popular belief, we are not all alike. I do like fried chicken and watermelon, but who doesn't? Okay? Who doesn't? So, this tip is for everybody. If I am the only black person at your function, your party, your Democratic dinner, thank you, sir. Do not come up to me and ask me where to get the cocaine. I don't know. I thought that was a Caucasian drug. I assumed it would already be here. I'm sorry. I also do not know where to get the weed smoke, Yuri. I don't know where to get the marijuana either, because I moved out of the hood, and when you move out of the hood, they automatically assume you're a snitch working for the police, so I lost all my contacts. I'm sorry. Okay, now here's another tip, and this is for my fair-skinned sisters. Hi, how are you doing? Do not come up to me and say, like, oh my God, your hair is so adorable. It's so unique. Like, how did you get it to not even move in the wind like that? I mean, what hairspray are you using, honey? What hairspray are you using? I've always been so curious. Can I just touch it? No. No, you cannot. Okay, but here's another thing about me. I like the way white women's hair smell. I know it's kind of creepy, but don't judge me. Everybody's got their creepy thing, especially that man right there. Everybody. So don't judge me. But I'm serious, y'all hair smells so good. It's like miracles and blessings. I don't know if y'all putting peaches and strawberries on it at night, but it smells so good. But I don't come up to you and say, hey, Becky. Hey, Becky.
That's Lisa.
Hey, Becky, I know you hear me talking to you. I'm sorry. Is your name Lisa? Hey, Becky, I know. It's always one.
There's a few.
No. Let me tell you another thing about Vickie Lynn. If I am talking, you are not talking. Okay? So, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody.
Can I smell your hair?
Okay, sir. Listen, here's how I deal with my hecklers, okay? If you do not shut up, I will give you a lap dance. No. Don't get excited. I'm 260 pounds and I got bad knees. Basically, I'm just going to be sitting on your lap for a really long time. By the time I get up, we are both going to have bad knees. So, I'm going to go talk to this Becky. Becky. See how creepy it sounds for me to ask her to sniff her hair in public? But here's a tip within that tip. When I see Becky, I go, hi. And then I sneak a creepy sniff. So while I am sneaking a creepy sniff, you sneak a creepy feel, and that way no police have to be involved. All right, and this last one is for my brothers, my fair-skinned brothers. How y'all doing? Good. F you too. Any single fellas? You, sir? I'm sorry, you just look like sugar daddy material. I'm sorry. And Alliant Energy is on me bad right now. This tip is for y'all. Preferably now you. This is the part you listen to. Do not assume that all black women have a price, okay? I do. But do not assume that we all have a price, okay? I like to tell men, you can tip these boobies, okay? Don't worry, calm down. For $20, I will show you half a booby, okay? Now, it's gonna be the good booby, the one with the tattoo on it, all right? But if you wanna see a whole booby, that's gross, and that's only $5. And I'll tell you why. Much like a new car, as soon as I pull it all the way out of the lot, it immediately depreciates in value. So that's why we have that rule. And I'm not making these tips up off the top of my head. All these things have happened to me. So don't think I'm picking on you. This has all happened to me, okay? So, you're all Democrats, right? Yeah. I will not insult. I will not insult you. Let's talk about the Republicans. Yes. Yeah, how about we do that? I wanted to start with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump has been writing every comedian's joke for himself lately. So we are almost out of a job because of him. The man said that if he went in the middle of the street and shot somebody, that his voters, his supporters are so loyal, they would still vote for him. I am inclined to agree, because that man has verbally assaulted every race, every religion that is not white male Christian, that I believe that he is going to be president. So I'm asking now, how many of my fair-skinned siblings are coming back to Africa with me? All I'm saying. We all in this together. Okay, so, and then there's Ben Carson. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret, and I don't want y'all to be judgmental. I voted for Barack Obama. I know you can't look at me and tell. I know, right? I know. But just because he was black. Well, I got tired of telling my kids they could be anything they wanted to be. And if I got him in office, then it would be the truth. You can now be anything you want to be. Because there's a black man, I'm sorry, half a black man in office, okay? So, but you do not have to worry about my same logic applying to Ben Carson. I can't do it. Every time that man opens his mouth, I say, who was his brain surgeon that he hired purposely to take something out? I can't do it. And plus, the other reason I can't deal with him is because, I don't know if y'all know how prejudice works, but usually when you have a bad experience with one type of person, you kind of iffy about the rest of them. And I don't know if any of y'all know Dr. Charles over at Beloit Memorial Hospital, but I'm kind of iffy. He's a black surgeon. And this man, on my almost deathbed, I wouldn't say deathbed, but I'm standing here, on my almost deathbed told me, oh, honey, give up being a comedian. Women aren't funny. Yeah, it was hard. As any woman knows, it was hard to wait until after I came from under the knife to respond to it. And then I woke up, and I don't know if y'all can see this, but he did this to me. It looks like he tried to carve a tree. And I said, women can't be funny and apparently men can't sew. Okay, and I'm like, what, did you have a Goodwill Hunting moment and you let the janitor have his moment to shine on my arm? So therefore I can't vote for Ben Carson because he's a black surgeon and I don't like Dr. Charles. That's how prejudice works. Okay, and then we have, let's see, who else is running? Jeb Bush, I think he's still in there. And then we got the woman, Carly Fiorina. I don't know. All I can tell you is I'm not voting for them either, because as history has shown me, and because I'm a straight woman, I don't do anything Bush. I'm just saying. Sir, if you are over 50, I apologize. If you are under 50, I really don't care, and I'm gonna keep going. So then let's talk about the Democrats for a minute, okay? Hillary Clinton. I love Hillary. I'm like, yes, let's get a woman in office because I think she can do it. All the men are like, no, we don't need a woman in the White House. She's not ready. And I'm like, but we've been running households since the dawn of time. Why wouldn't she be ready? Okay? I've never been in politics, and I'm already good at foreign affairs. I have 4 children who fight like Palestine and Syria and Iraq and Iran, and I have to go in and break that up. Like, Syria, if you do not go to your room and shut up, you are going to get smacked. No, shut up, Palestine, I am talking. All right? Everybody go to their rooms. Syria, I will take your TV. Not your refugees, but I will take your TV. I mean, understand. I already know how it's done. So she's been in the game for a minute, and also I want her in there because any woman who gets publicly embarrassed by their husband and stays with him and does not kill him shows the kind of strength and loyalty that I want in a person that's running my country. If you can refrain from killing Bill Clinton. Okay. Second, okay, let's see. There are a lot of women who say, no, we're not ready for a woman in the White House. And the reason women say this is because we know that we have at least 37 mini nervous breakdowns a day. You ever pay attention to your wives, sir? No, probably not. But we have 37 mini meltdowns a day. It starts with as soon as we get up and we go in the kitchen and you hear us in there. I cannot believe this. I told this child to clean this kitchen. No, I have to do everything around here. Nobody does anything for me. That's the first one. That's just the first one. And then we go out in the world. We in the car. That's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on how long it takes you to get to work. Right? And then every woman can agree with this. You go to get some retail therapy. And that's when 15 or 16 comes in because you see this nice little shirt and it's got the little straps. And one, they got your color, but that color doesn't have your size. Or they have your size, but that's not your color. And you finally decide on this olive green thing because you figure, earth tones, it'll come in handy eventually. And it's on sale. That's all it took. And then you try to get it off the rack, and this little strappy thing is attached to the other 70 strappy things on the rack. So you standing there trying to get it off. That's another mini nervous breakdown. So I can't imagine Hillary Clinton in the White House dealing with men, menstruation, and menopause, and many nervous breakdowns. Notice how all those things start with men. Because she's still married to Bill Clinton. I know. And then we have Bernie. I love Bernie. I don't know about y'all. I love Bernie. I love Bernie for 2 reasons. Okay? One, all white men are strong. I don't know if y'all know this, but about 50, I don't know if it's something to do with their prostate, but old men get really, really strong, okay? My grandfather had one leg and could yank you across the room with his cane. He was really strong. I've always been this big. He was really strong. So I like that in an old man. And also I like Bernie because one thing, being this color and living in this country has taught me that if a white man offers to come in and fix things, let him. I'm just saying, okay? And then there's somebody else we'll have to talk about, what's his name, Martin O'Malley. Yeah. And we're done. My name is Vickie. I just want to say before I get up out of here that I take pictures with people everywhere I go, okay? For two reasons. One, I like to look better than you standing next to you. No. Two, I'm a narcissist. I told you that. I love smiling next to people. I think that when two people who smile next to each other, who don't have to go home and look at each other and risk fighting later, it brings something magical to the world, okay? Let's turn on our light. So if you would take a picture with me, I would appreciate it, okay? I'm not gonna do anything weird or creepy with your image. Calm down, except for you, sir. My grandmama knew voodoo. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. I knew her. I'm not gonna do anything weird, you know. I told y'all earlier, I'm a narcissist. Probably masturbate to my own image next to your image because I like an audience. All right, thank you guys so much.